It started with a delivery truck pulling up to my ranch, carrying custom medical equipment I had ordered for a family member. I had coordinated everything carefully, ensuring that it would arrive safely and directly to my property. But Karen, as usual, had other plans. Somehow, she learned of the delivery and decided to hijack it, claiming it was unauthorized goods entering the community. I was alerted immediately via the security cameras and my delivery tracking app. The truck had stopped in front of Karen's property instead of mine, and she was barking orders at the driver, insisting he hand over the equipment. Her audacity was staggering. She was attempting to intercept critical medical supplies for personal use or control. I raced down to intercept the situation, but not before notifying law enforcement. This wasn't a minor HOA dispute. This was federal-level theft. The equipment was not only expensive but legally designated as essential medical supplies. Tampering with it could have had serious consequences for my family. When I arrived, Karen was arguing with the delivery driver, waving her clipboard and claiming authority. "You can't deliver this here. It must go through me first," she shouted. I stepped forward, showing my ID and explaining the situation calmly but firmly. "Karen, this delivery is authorized and legally addressed to my property. You are interfering with medical supplies and committing theft. Step back immediately, or law enforcement will take action." Karen's reaction was disbelief. She seemed to think that HOA rules somehow trumped the law, but the arriving officers quickly dispelled that illusion. They explained that her actions constituted grand theft, a serious felony, especially since the equipment exceeded $500 in value and was medically critical. Karen's face went pale as the officers documented the scene, taking statements from the delivery driver and reviewing security footage that clearly showed her attempting to seize the equipment illegally. She tried to argue, insisting she was enforcing community standards, but the law was clear. She had no authority, and her actions were criminal. I calmly collected the medical equipment and ensured it was delivered safely to my property. Meanwhile, Karen was formally cited for attempted theft, harassment, and interference with medical deliveries. The HOA scrambled to distance themselves from her actions, realizing that her reckless overreach could expose the entire board to legal liability. Neighbors, who had long feared her antics, watched in awe as her arrogance was publicly and legally dismantled. Her attempts at intimidation had completely backfired. Karen, who had imagined herself untouchable, now faced serious criminal charges and public humiliation. In the days that followed, I reinforced security around the property and delivery areas. Cameras, gates, and clear signage warned of private property and strict enforcement against interference. Private property interference with deliveries or medical equipment will be prosecuted. Karen's hijacking attempt had failed spectacularly. Her overreach, arrogance, and entitlement resulted in legal consequences, public embarrassment, and permanent loss of credibility. The HOA could no longer pretend that her actions represented authority or community standards. This incident served as a vivid reminder. No one, not even a supposedly powerful HOA president, can override the law, especially when attempting to steal or interfere with critical resources. Karen had tried to assert control, but the legal system ensured justice was served swiftly and decisively. My property, family, and medical equipment remained secure, and Karen's reputation was in ruins. The lesson was clear. Reckless attempts at intimidation and theft only lead to accountability and humiliation, especially when the law is on your side.